Business is about really getting things done. And so I think the first very obvious statement is that businesses must have plans to get things done. Now, some of the things that they're going to do are accelerations of things which were evident in the past, which have been accelerated by COVID-19. So I think broadly the following. We'll make 4 points on where CEOs need to go. The first is understanding, as I think everyone now does, is that nature is a far more powerful thing than any government or prime minister or president. When it turns badly on humans, humans have to respond. So we've learned that, and we, I think, will have a permanent role of businesses to think about health in particular. Why would we want bad air now when people have been focused on their lungs for so long? So that will be a change. The second, and I believe firmly, is we're seeing the results of a virus. We don't want to see the results of climate change. We just don't want to see those. We must now take some real action, not just say it's a problem, isn't it? We actually have to do something about it, and business has to do that. My second point is the change that was beginning to happen in business, its partnership, its relationships around the world, in particular supply chains being broken, different trading relationships around the world, are now becoming clearer. We will change the way in which we rely, I believe, on business relationships. We'll change the way we think about, for example, just-in-time inventories. Why would you want those? You need something to rely upon if something happens. So resilience is really important, and efficiency, which has been the big word, I think, of the past 2 decades, will be redefined. Efficiency isn't just about getting no spare capacity. Efficiency now is about actually being able to deliver properly. Thirdly, I think we could see from the results of and the response to the virus, this country is lacking an industrial base. Germany had an industrial base. It had medical equipment, the capability to test, a lot of practical, physical things. We don't have these things in this country. So the question for the future is how much more industrialization do we really need here? I would say much more. We cannot rely on software to do everything. We've forgotten the real relevance of hardware. And that's a good thing. And I think at the heart of almost everybody, they want to see big nations deal with things which are hard as well as soft. My final point for CEOs is that they need to think about their understanding of science, risk, and resilience. I think the scientists have been displayed very heavily presently. They have a lot of work to do because of our lack of industrial base, because of some bad decisions in the beginning of this crisis. We have insufficient data. It'll take us time to really understand the data, the risk, and how business comes together, minimizing risk and maximizing well-being for their employees. That will take time, and all CEOs need to be on top of that. Not, I think, doing their own particular correlations, being amateur data scientists, amateur people with understanding of viruses, but actually we need a coherent approach to understanding risk in the nation.